You know, it's a hard thing for people to think about death. It's a hard thing for people to think about losing someone or someone that they've already lost. You know, someone that they, counted on being here every day, or whether it was a surprise or whether it was something, that was expected through a sickness or of some sort, something that's been ongoing or something that just happened all of a sudden to, a baby or a young child or a young adult or a parent or a spouse or a grandparent, a mother, father, sister, brother, son, daughter, niece, nephew, friend, neighbor, no matter how near or far. Nobody is jumping up and down and excited, when somebody dies. But here's the thing, this may be hard for you to understand, but you can't honor somebody that's not here. What do you mean by that? Yeah, I know we have vigils. I know we have, ceremonies. I know we have all of these different things. And that's, our way of saying we're honoring them or saying goodbye. And that's really for us. It's really not for them because they're not here anymore. They can't hear you. We wait until somebody passes and then we want to tell the world how good they are, how much they meant to us. And the question is, we sit there and we have all these feelings and we mourn. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to mourn. I'm not saying that you don't feel hurt and that you don't feel broken, you don't feel devastated. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you have every opportunity while they're alive, while you're alive, while we're alive, to love them and to honor them. That's how you honor them while they're alive. When they're gone, they can't hear you anymore. You can scream at that casket. You can scream at that gravesite. You can try to talk at the gravesite. They're not there. They're not listening. All you're doing is venting now. And what you're saying then, what you're saying now, you could have said when they were alive. You tell them every time you talk to them how much you love them. You treat them right. You love them. You take care of them. Whatever it is in your power to do that honors them, that blesses them, that makes their life better. If you're a child, then be a great child. If you're a parent, be a great parent. If you're a spouse, be a great spouse. And you give everything you have. You give 100% every day. You don't live your life waiting to tell someone. So often we wait till someone is gone to try to say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. No, you tell them that while they're alive. If you forgive them, tell them while you're alive. If you love them, tell them while they're alive as much as you want to, as often as you can. You can tell them every time you talk to them something good, something wonderful, something lovely, something pure. You can do that while they're alive. When they're no longer breathing, they can't hear you. And now you want to honor them? How can you honor them? They don't hear you anymore. They can't hear your compliment. They can't hear you laugh about the story, the things that they experience with you. If you want to honor them, you have to do it while they're alive. There is no honor in death. You can't honor a dead person because they cannot hear you. You're talking to the live people now. So what does that mean? Somebody's offended. Oh, because you hurting or you miss this person. Okay, that's normal. I'm not crushing that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is you can't live your life. You're not honoring them by sitting here trying to prove that you miss them or trying to prove that you love them. You prove to them that you prove that you love them by living a life that they would say, if they were here, they would say, man, you're living well. I'm so proud to see that. But guess what? They're not in heaven looking down on you. They're not anywhere looking at you. They're not anywhere. They can't hear you. They're gone. They are gone from this place. They cannot talk to you anymore. Stop talking to grave sites. They're not there. Stop talking in the air. They're not there. Once they are off this planet, you cannot communicate with them anymore. Or if you want to honor something, you honor God. If you want to honor you, then you live well. You live right. You live whole. You can't sit there and mourn because you're not helping them. They're not here. They can't. There's nothing they can do for you, and there's nothing you can do for them. But what you do have is what they gave you, what they put into you, what they inspired you to do, the love that they gave you, the care, the awesome times that you spent together. Those you still have those. You have those things that they put in you by memories and by experience. And by living, you have that. But you cannot honor them by sitting here pouting and mourning. And now you're not a good mother because you're sitting here mourning a spouse that's gone, or a parent that's gone, or a sibling that's gone. You're not honoring them. you're dishonoring them. You're dishonoring yourself. You're dishonoring your family. You need to live. You have to live. If you want to honor somebody, then you live well. You live whole. You live an amazing life. You live an abundant life. You live a life that's full of love, joy, peace, pleasure, all those things that are right. You cannot honor people by sitting here and looking with your face frowned up and looking like trying to prove everybody that your heart is broken because you lost someone. That is not honoring them. If you want to truly honor someone, honor the people that are alive. Honor the God that created you, that made you, that gave you this great life. Everybody has to die. You should be preparing your family for your death, but you live like you're going to live forever, but you prepare your family like you're going to die today. And you should never, death is not a bad thing. Death is only a bad thing for people that don't choose to live life the way that God created for us to live it. And we don't choose to live the life in total submission to the one that created us. Death is not a bad thing. Yes, it hurts because we want to see people live and we want to see them become certain things. But guess what? It's not about me. Everybody has a day to live and everybody has a day of expiration. And if you want to honor them, honor the people while they're alive. Honor the people that are living. You be the best husband you can be. You be the best mother you can be. You be the best father, best spouse, best sibling, best friend, best everything that you can be. That's how you honor people. But once we're gone, you cannot honor them anymore because that's over. Yes, it hurts, but you are not honoring them by proving how long you can mourn. You can love them and honor them by continuing to live your best life. You honor everyone in this life. If you want to honor, you give honor to the ones that are present. And you live well, you love them, you give them everything you got, you give life everything you got, you leave nothing, you take nothing to the grave. And that's the way we're supposed to live. That's how we honor God. That's how we honor ourselves. That's how we honor everybody that loves us. No, it is not okay to sit there and mourn for your whole life or years, or you mourn every time that you think about the anniversary of this person that passed. No, that is not how you live. That is not how you honor. You honor by living well. It's okay to miss someone. It's okay that it hurt that they're gone. But you cannot live in a place of misery because you're cheating yourself. You're cheating everybody that is in your life. And you owe it to yourself to live. You owe it to yourself to move on. You cannot do anything for them anymore. That is past. Let them go. They are gone. There is nothing you can do about it. And one day you too will be gone. You have to honor the people that are here. You maximize, you give them everything you got. You love your spouse. You love your kids. You can't check out because your mother died, or because your husband or your wife died, or because your child died. You stop getting divorced because you lose a child, or stop getting divorced because or leaving yourself paralyzed because you lost someone. Say it hurt. You mourn and then you move on. It doesn't mean that you don't miss them. It doesn't mean that you didn't love them, but you can't love them anymore. They're not here. Love the people that are alive. That's how you honor everyone that loves you. That's how you honor the God that created you. Stop thinking that you're proving something by showing us that you know how to mourn, that you know how to feel hurt and complain and feel sorry for yourself. You can do nothing for a person that is no longer here. Stop doing that. That is not honor. That is dishonor. If you want to honor, then you love hard. You live well. You live with purpose. You live your life to the maximum. And that is how you show honor. Because once I'm gone, you can honor me no more. Honor yourself. Honor the God who created you. Honor those who are here with you, and you live well.